What's up YouTube? Welcome back to LBM Pew Pew. In today's video, I will introduce you to my new best friend, the one-handed spear. So I started using the one-handed spear a few days ago when I was running really low on silver, and I felt like I needed to do some hellgates to get my silver back up. But my usual hellgate partner hasn't been on in a few days, and I don't have any friends, so I thought, you know what? I'm gonna become a hell rat. Now, if you don't know what a hell rat is, well, good, you haven't got the cancer yet. But a hell rat is basically someone that just steals loot from the hellgates without actually fighting. They just grab the chest and run away, and usually their build will look something like this. So the idea of it is to go in when the chest spawns, knock the other guys away with your wind wall, open the chest, and then drop your Hellion hood on top of it so that you can loot while you're stealthed. And then you just run away for the next 30 minutes, or until they either give up or they screw up and they die to you in a 1v1 when they're taking a lot of mob damage or something like that. Hellrats are extremely hated in this game by other Hellgaters because they're just so frustrating to play against. And I hate them too. But at the time, I was just so low on silver that I decided you know what, I'm just gonna sell my soul to the devil and I'm gonna become a hell rat for a few days just to get my silver back up so that I can fund my habit of pissing silver away, well, by dying with expensive gear on. Now, I started ratting with the standard hell rat build with a bloodletter, but I wasn't quite happy with it. I thought I could make it more cancer. So I did, just by switching out the bloodletter with a one-handed spear. The one-handed spear with the inner focus skill on your W actually outruns any other rat build in the game. Inner focus has a massive speed buff. It buffs you for up to 80%, which is faster than most actual run skills. The E on the one-handed spear is also a really good skill for ratting because it's the same range, it's the same dash range as the bloodletter E, but it's a much shorter cooldown. And the great thing about this build is that because it runs so fast, it runs faster than any other rat build. If you do get matched up against another rat, like this solo warble player right here, you can just run them down and kill them because you're so much faster than them. You can tweak this build for actual PvP as well. So when you're done running away from people and you actually want to kill them, you can just put on a Stalker jacket and a Guardian helmet, and you'll do pretty good in open world PvP as well. So here in this video, I'm on my way to rat another Hellgate, and I get chased by these two guys, one with a word bow and one with a longbow for some reason. He's trying to gank me with a longbow. But anyway, I inspect them, and now I know for sure that I can kill them, so I get demounted on purpose and I turn on them. And I see that I'm gonna use my inner focus first, and then my starter jacket, and I'll pretty much one burst one of them. And the other one is gonna get chased down because I have so much more mobility than them. With this build, once you get the upper hand in a fight, it's pretty much impossible for the other team to run away from you. And it's not very hard to get the upper hand because when you use your inner focus to amplify the damage from your starter jacket, the effect is kind of similar to the one-shot pike build where they use the inner focus on the pike to amplify the damage of the demon cape, right? But we're not using a pike, we don't have that lockdown, and instead we exchange it for high mobility. So we use a starter jacket, and when we amplify the damage on the starter jacket with inner focus, and we get that high mobility, it's very easy to stick onto your target because you're running so much faster than them. So the starter jacket will always get the full damage off. And if you do start losing the fight, you can always just use your high mobility to run away. Because it's so easy for you to get in and out of fights with this build, you can do some really crazy and really fun stuff with it. So in this last clip here, I am again on my way to Rata Hellgate, and I see someone here trying to kill the bat already. So earlier when I was coming out of the portal, I saw a gang squad just camping at the portal. So I turned back and I lured the gang squad to the Hellgate to start a fight between the gang squad and this two-man Hellgate team that's taking the Hellgate that I want. And I end up getting them killed and stealing their loot from the gang squad, and then getting away from the gang squad. I've had a lot of fun this past couple of days playing with a one-handed spear, and I highly recommend this weapon to you both for ratting and for open world PvP. And I'm definitely going to be making more videos on it, so make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned for it.